When I was a little boy, I used to go fishing, and there was this red and white lure, and it was just this incredible lure. You know what a lure is? It's a hook, right? And for a little bit less, you could buy this other red and white lure. I don't know how the fish knew the difference, but the bottom line is one of them caught fish and the other one didn't. It was a counterfeit. And I don't know how do fish know this. I always wonder that to this day. Everything in life has a counterfeit. Love should be the center of all you say and do. Love is this incredibly immense force that changes and quickens you and puts you in a place of giving and consideration and goodness. There is a counterfeit, and that counterfeit is this: you being the center of everything. How does this work? There's 5 dynamics. How do you become the center of everything and get away with it and convince yourself you're being loving? Because it happens all the time. Firstly, there's a sense of entitlement. And we know in North America, this is a plague. We have so much, and it seems that the more you give somebody, the more they think they deserve. This is not healthy. This is not good. It's a wonderful thing that we have so much, and I think we should take those resources and distribute them and give them and help people in poor places. Because that's the heart of love, is to give, right? We have a sense of entitlement in North America, and we embrace this. I remember once I was walking down this street with a friend of mine, and there was this bank had an advertisement, and the advertisement read, "The only agenda that matters is yours." And we both kind of looked at this sign and looked at each other and kind of shuddered. This is not healthy. This is not a good thing. Everybody is important. And we should see each other with that kind of respect. So there's a sense of entitlement. This is embraced. And thirdly, our actions, all our actions, now that we've made ourselves the center of things, all our actions can hinge upon this idea, and we can justify them because we've basically made ourselves God. And if we want something and we're God, that means we should have it. See, this is getting pretty unhealthy. And fourthly, it seems like love to you because you're still, unless you're just completely out of your mind, what we do is we control our impulses and we control our behavior to a certain extent, and we subconsciously or consciously we try to present an image of ourselves that's a little bit different than the self-seeking heart we might have. Some people refer to this as politeness. I had this cartoon for 8 years, thereabouts, called Dr. Goose. And I had 2 sub-characters, 2 geese, and they were very crass. And you might see these if you look at my material. But the thing is, what these geese ultimately were is human nature minus the politeness. Human nature that's not redeemed by the spirit of love, I should add that. So there's a sense of entitlement. This is embraced. Every action is hinged upon this. It seems like love to us because it's what we want, and then we create an environment that reflects that. You don't find too many heroin addicts spending a whole lot of time with people who don't abuse substances. They don't have a whole lot in common. And you will find that whatever road you pursue, you'll have people around you and an environment around you that reflects that. And that could be a very good thing, and it could be a very bad thing. Love is not getting your own way. Love is putting others quite often, more frequently than not, before yourself. The bottom line is this: the act of love amounts to everything. It is the essence of what life is about. And an act of self-seekingness amounts to nothing. And it doesn't really matter if you convinced everybody in the entire world that it's not a selfish act. That's what it is, and that's where it will get you. What we want in life is to have healthy, beautiful relationships. What we want is to care for the other person more possibly than we care for ourselves. With boundaries, we don't want to allow this to be abused or used or anything. But you'll find that sexually and emotionally, your whole lives will be transformed, because when you were fulfilling your purpose in life, all of you, mentally, physically, sexually, spiritually, socially, all of you will, in turn, will be affected. And you'll have greater experiences, greater awakenings. Life will be more colorful. You'll see far more beautiful and interesting things than somebody looking at the same thing. What is the meaning of life? Find at least one other person who's more important to you than yourself. And allow that to make you a beautiful person. This is the Love Guru. Have a nice day.